What's up, YouTube? The Rain Man here. In this video, we're going to be talking about the new secret dungeon coming up this weekend that Come To Us is going to be giving us, which is the one for the Fire Battle Mammoth. As always, you can find me in channel 2365 on the global server. Also, down in the description below, you'll find a link for my Swar Farm page, where you can see the runes and the monsters that I have. As well as in the description, you can see the Nat5 monsters that I've summoned and what scrolls they were summoned from. So, alright, on to the video here. Alright, so, Fire Battle Mammoth. 3-star secret dungeon. Usually about twice a month, Come To Us does a secret dungeon for the weekend. So you can get you a 3-star monster or get you some skill ups for one that you may already have. So, the secret dungeon is going to be available from May 5th at 12 p.m. until May 8th at 12 a.m. So of course this is according to server time. So on global it's 12 p.m. West Coast time, 3 p.m. East Coast time. Depending on wherever you're at, you should have an idea of when those are going to pop up. All right, secret dungeon so you can also, as it says, you get the pieces for summoning the 3-star Battle Mammoth. Secret dungeon is also a rich source of mana stones. Sort of. You can get some mana stones out of if you can complete it. If you can complete all 10 waves. Secret dungeon. You enter the dungeon by going to Karis dungeons, which is where it always is. There are 10 waves. Where it says 10 stages, there are 10 waves. If you can complete all 10 waves, you get 4 pieces. You will need 40 pieces to summon the monster. So, but of course, like I've said before, see 10 waves. If you can complete 4 waves, you get 1 piece. If you can complete 5 waves, you'll get 1 piece with a chance of getting a second piece. If you can complete 6 waves, you'll get 2 pieces. If you can complete 7 waves, you'll get 2 pieces with a chance of getting 3. If you can complete 8 waves, you'll get 3 pieces. If you can complete 9 waves, you'll get 3 pieces with a chance of getting a 4th piece. If you can complete 10 waves, you will get 4 pieces every time. I believe I did read somewhere where there's a chance of getting a 5th piece. I have never seen a 5th piece for completing all 10 waves. So I've never seen that. So I can't confirm that. I have seen it. I've seen it written down somewhere. Someone has said that. I have not seen it myself, so I cannot confirm it. But there's a chance. So if you see it, comment below. Let me know. But let me know that you have seen 5 pieces show up. But if you complete all 10 waves, you get 4 pieces. That much I do know. So let's go look at the monster and see what he's got. So the Fire Battle Mammoth. I started working on one of these early on when I started playing. I actually ended up feeding my talc, which I regret. Had to build another one later on. So anyway, alright, so the Fire Battle Mammoth. First skill. Charges towards the enemy to inflict damage and provoke for 1 turn with a 50% chance. So the chance to provoke the monster that he hits. And provoke actually forces that monster to attack this monster with their first skill. So it can prevent healers from healing the team up. If you can, with the provoke, you can use it to prevent healers from healing the team. So there's a chance of that. The second skill stomps on all enemies and decreases the attack bar by 25% for each target with a 50% chance. This attack will deal more damage according to your max HP. So the more HP you have on you, the harder this move is going to hit. Also, this is an AoE, and it's an attack bar decrease. Of course, being the fact that it's a fire monster, if it's water, there's a less chance of it taking effect. You have more chance of glancing against a water monster with a fire. So keep that in mind. Third skill, attacks with another ally and weakens the defense for 2 turns with a 75% chance. The damage is proportionate to my max HP. So the third skill will attack 1 monster. It'll take somebody with them and has a chance to decrease the defense. So you can, you cross your fingers and hope it takes your heavy hitter with them. As you can see, the leader skill also increases the defense of allied monsters with fire attribute by 50%. So You got defense increase leader skill on a monster that has attacks based on HP. That's kind of a con for this monster here. It has a defense leader skill, but it has HP based attacks. So you may not want to use this monster with an HP leader skill, such as like Veramos. If you've got him fused, he's an HP leader skill. So you've got that choice there with that. If you have a defense based attackers, you might can use this monster with them. If you got fire defense based monsters. I'm trying to think of one off the top of my head, and I'm not coming up with one. I think the fire martial arts, maybe? That the fire martial arts has a defense based move, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. Don't quote me. But I think he does. I'm not for sure, though. Also, this monster here, unlike the other monsters unlike the other monsters of the other elements like this one, there is no healing and there is no cleansing. This is strictly an HP attacker. So, I think him and Marble are the only ones that actually have all attack moves. Talc and Basalt both have group healing moves with a defense buff. And Olivine, the Wind Battle Mammoth, has a AoE cleanse and attack bar boost. So this was going to be strictly an attack based monster. Well, I said it's an HP based attack monster. So, pros for this has an AoE attack bar decrease under HP based attacks. So you can throw as much HP on this Joker as you want. You probably go triple energy, 6 energy runes, triple HP, and the monster's gonna be beastly. It's gonna be slow as crap, but he'll be beastly. If you're early on. If you're still farming giants and not quite touched dragons too much, might not be a bad monster to get a hold of. Definitely usable, especially with that attack bar decrease. Probably more usable in arena or guild battles or real time or the world arena or real time arena, whichever name it wants to go by. So you got that choice there. Personal opinion, not a bad monster early game. If you're mid to late game, not that great. There's many other monsters that do a much better job and can do much more. Particularly Talc, another HP based monster, has an AoE heal based on his HP. So with a lot of HP on this monster, you can do a group heal with a defense boost. With Basalt, he's a defense based monster, but also has a heal. The Wind Battle Man is also defense based. But I think, yes, he also does the attack bar decrease based on max HP. So, but like I said, more than likely you could probably farm this monster for food to maybe help make some more 4 stars or 5 stars down the road. Probably more than likely you want to use this monster for skill ups for Talc or Basalt or Marble. Considering the light and dark monsters are a little more element friendly. There's not really an element that counters them too much. I think light and dark do counter each other to an extent, but if you can counter light and light can counter you kind of balance each other out a little bit. So more like I would suggest if you were early game, farm you one. You may not use this for very long. You may only take this maybe to 5 star maybe, and use it. Like I said, you may find some definite use for this monster. Like I said, it is HP based, so there's going to be it is HP based with its attacks, so definitely could be pretty tanky. Now, if you're going through this dungeon, like I said, these are HP based monsters. They're going to have a lot of HP on them. You're going to want some heavy hitters. Some heavy hitters with some AoEs. Lapis, not that heavy of a hitter, but does hit AoE. Got 3 AoE. She has 2 AoE moves, and she has her second skill hits 4 of them. So definitely got some use for Lapis in this one if you need an AoE water monster for this dungeon. Alicia, Julie. Of course, any of the light and dark monsters are going to be useful here. The fire monsters as well. These being HP based monsters, they're not going to have high defense. So you should be able to. The fight's going to be taken to knock down the HP. So heavy hitters, monsters that do dots, such as like Beretta, or I think the Inferno. The Inferno actually hits one monster, has a chance to stun it, and dots everybody else. So put some dots out there like that. That'll be the Fire Inferno I'm talking about. You're probably going to want to bring a healer and a cleanser. If you can find someone who actually does both, like Konamiya. Because this monster does have a provoke on the first skill. So you may want to cleanse provokes off. The healers, of course, healing up, because it says it's HP based monster, so when they hit, they might do some damage to you. If you got a lot of water monsters on your team, you may not have to worry about the damage done too much, because there's going to be a higher chance of them glancing when they hit you. So, but the heavy hitters, healers, monsters that do dots. If you get a speed lead, such as Vertihil, the fire vampire, Beretta, the fire sylph, Tyrone, the water sylph. He's actually got 2 AoE moves on him as well. So there's a chance so he could be very useful here if you have him. So like I said, if you're going into here, definitely want to take some AoE monsters and some heavy hitting monsters. And definitely avoid taking anything wind into this, because like I said, it is fire. If you bring a wind monster, it's probably going to be targeted by all these battle mammoths. So, healers and cleansers to cleanse off the debuff, cleanse off the provoke. There's a defense break on this third skill as well. So, you might want to cleanse off that defense break. So, keep that in mind. I believe that's going to be it for this monster. Like I said, more than likely, if you're early game, you could probably find some use for this monster. If you're mid to late game, more like it's going to be food for either your talc, marble, or basalt. If you're building a wind battle mammoth, I'm not even going to try to say her name. But if you're building a wind battle mammoth for a frontline raid, you can probably use this monster for a food to skill up all of them. So this one's probably more likely going to be food for everybody, for the other 4 elements. So, but I hope that helps out. If you have any questions, feel free to comment, and I will try to answer your questions to the best of my ability. If you like that video, hit that thumbs up button and let me know. Otherwise, until next time, have fun. Later.